Hello, fellow door enthusiasts, and welcome back to Perseverance Outdoors. I hope everyone is having a great day. On last week's video, I did a voiceover edition of my Perseverance Outdoors content preview. On this week's video, I'll be showing you my land and water adventures in late spring, early summer, with some bonus content at the very end. Enjoy. I can transfer onto my ATV by myself. I can transfer with my wheelchair in one of the two positions. I can transfer with my wheelchair straight on, or in this video, you'll see I have my wheelchair slightly turned. It's all based on where the ATV is parked. With all that being said, let's get started with the ATV ride. The first trail I will take you guys on is what we call the main trail, which leads to the top half of our property. We will be driving past the deer blind that my mom and I hunted out of this past deer season. The video you are currently watching was captured 2 weeks ago when I had the chance to take my first spring ATV ride around our property of 2025. In this video, you will notice our pond, which we believe is stocked with bluegill. You also get to see the ramp that I use to be able to get up in the deer blind for me to be able to deer hunt. And before we get to the main trail, I do have to take a trail around our food plot to be able to get there. I'm coming up on the food plot that I hunted over with my mom last deer season. This food plot that we planted is clover. It's a little overgrown right now. I love food plots because it provides shorter shot opportunities, because I do not have the capabilities to take a very long shot. The max shot we can take in this spot is 100 yards. I like the CF Moto 600 due to it having electronic power steering, and it being a bigger ATV allows me to maneuver easier, and I have a lot of leg room. Another reason I like the CF Moto 600, other than it being a bigger ATV and having electronic power steering, is I am able to drive it myself, and it's really useful because it allows me to take a more active role in helping my parents with property management and upkeep. A lot of times I will ride around and scout if there's any tree branches that need to be picked up, or if there's any soft spots after rains. When I am driving this trail, I often spot a lot of deer tracks where deer like to travel this trail to come down the food plot and eat later in the day. At the very end of the previous section of this video, there was a branch blocking the one entrance of the south end of our property, so I I turn back around and I am going back down to the food plot area and show you the food plot from the other direction. While you're watching this video, I just want to take a second and further explain a question I get from a lot of my viewers, which is, what does your slogan, "Dreams converted to forward momentum," mean? Dreams converted to forward momentum means, to me, and a lot, a lot of other people in similar situations like me, that even though getting outdoors with a physical limitation is a lot harder, and you may feel like throwing in the towel some days, if you are really focused on your end goal and have a positive end result, you'll be less likely to be stuck on the bumps in the road. The main goal for Perseverance Outdoors is to show that no matter what age you are, what ability you are, the outdoors is accessible for you. Thank you, guys. This is one of the steel targets that we target practice on to just have fun or get ready for deer season. The next ride I'm going to take you guys on is a ride around our pond. As I mentioned earlier in this video, we are unsure what kind of fish are stocked in our pond on our property. But I was wondering, in our last segment, would you guys be interested in me hosting a live stream fishing video? Is that something you guys would want to see? If it is, drop what you think in the comments below. I would greatly appreciate it. Up next, I will be taking you guys to show you a barn that used to house horses on our property. It looks like the structure attached to the overhang of the barn used to serve as a deer blind. This is the top half of our property. We have our second blind set up here, and we have a bedding area carved out for the deer, where bedding areas can also serve as predator protection for the deer, and we believe this is where they lay down and sleep at night after they visit our food plot. Another major deer crossing on our property is just up ahead as well, where we have a fence. The deer like to hop across and go down to the food plots and eat. This is also where we catch most of the deer walking down and across during deer season. This video was filmed with my Ray-Ban Meta sunglasses. This section of the video is exiting the top half of our property via the second trail, and you also get to see a better vantage point of the deer bedding area. As we near the end of our ATV ride, I really enjoyed making this video for you guys. If you're interested in more content like you saw today, please let me know. I love making videos like this for you guys. Also, it doubles as a chance for me to get outdoors more. If you enjoy my content, you can follow Perseverance Outdoors on Facebook, Alan Bublitz Perseverance Outdoors. You can also follow Perseverance Outdoors on X, Perseverance Outdoors. You can tag Perseverance Outdoors on X at capital A, capital B, lowercase persevere, no spaces. You can follow Perseverance Outdoors on Instagram, Perseverance Outdoors. You can tag Perseverance on Instagram at Perseverance Outdoors, all lowercase, no spaces. You can also find Perseverance Outdoors on YouTube, Perseverance Outdoors. Thank you, and have a great day, and enjoy the rest of this video. I'm currently driving down the exit to the top of end of our property. This is the second trail that will take you down to the lower part of our property and circle back around to the food plots and horse barn. If you're planning to go on the water this summer, please remember safety first. Always have a life jacket with you and reachable in the boat. If you were to fall, and if you were knocked unconscious, a life jacket will keep you afloat. Before heading out on the water, you also will want to make sure to look up your state laws and regulations to make sure you have the proper fishing license and all the boater safety equipment you're required to have. Here is the bonus content that I hinted at earlier in the video. When it is a little bit too warm to fish comfortably and it's too hot to ride ATVs, I like to get in the water and kneeboard. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. There will not be a video next week because I will be heading off on my next outdoor adventure. But don't worry, when I get back, the video schedule will resume as normal. This upcoming adventure is an adventure you guys aren't going to want to miss. Stay tuned. Have a great day and a great week next week, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys.